I wish you guys knew how nervous I'd be behind the screen and why because I already know I talk fast. But anyway, if you're new here, welcome. If you've been around for a while, thank you for hanging out with your girl. We're talking about reversing the curses, a book that you can find on Amazon. I'm doing it on Patreon. You can also join my community. I'm gonna talk a little bit about can't see that chapter 2. The mind is the battlefield, and I mentioned in an earlier video. I remember we all, if you was in Christianity at some point, the book by Joyce Myers, The Battlefield of the Mind. Two scriptures always come to mind: renew your mind and take hold of thoughts and take them captive, right? So she says here, Satan cannot directly attack your heart. He has to work from the outside in. Where does he begin? Obviously, with the mind and thoughts. He attacked from outside the walls, battling you with thoughts so you'll open the gate. And the thought I shared with the sisters earlier is we don't realize that when we think on things of the past or make up things in our imagination, our mind, our body, like our mind and our body don't know if this is real, current, make believe, or whatever. So we start going through all the emotions. And this is why we need to let our mind be steadfast in what is leading us and not our emotions. So I wanted to share some of my takeaway notes from 2, Mind as a Battlefield, which I definitely got to put my glasses back on. I don't even know why I took them off. All right, so my core takeaway was the mind is the first place the battlefield happens. Emotions and physical distress often starts with unexamined thought patterns. A lot of us think, oh, this is just how I am and this is just what it is, but no, it's some unresolved things that you need to deal with. If the mind stays unhealed, the body often carries the weight. So a lot of us have brain fog, memory loss, other health issues, and we don't realize it's unresolved emotions that we need to heal from. That's a whole nother word. I am not a doctor or physician. You need to talk that up with your doctor, but I say fast and pray, okay? And let the Ruach lead you. All right, so unhealed thoughts create emotional and physical patterns. Thoughts, emotions, behaviors, and then your body responds. Chronic stress, fear, guilt, shame, and hopelessness can manifest physically over time. So how is your thinking? One of the emails used to say that all the time, and I loved it. Suppressed anger causes inflammation and pain. Shame and self-rejection causes low energy and discomfort. There's also another book that I recommend called Deadly Emotions, and it would tell you what those emotions, how those emotions was affecting your body. I bought that book like 15 years ago. So also with that said, healing is a long life thing. Don't get all the books and do all the things and then worried about the outside aesthetics without doing the real inner work. And don't worry about what your progress look like to somebody else. Like, this is between you and the Most High for the well-being of your mind, your body, your spirit, for the breaking of the generational curses that has been upon your family and your bloodline that you want to put an end to. There's so much more that I have. So we're going to go down here to renewing the mind is an act of warfare. Do you understand? So renewing the mind isn't passive, it's intentional, and it's spiritual. You must actively, say it with me. You must actively identify harmful thought cycles, challenge them with the truth, and then replace them with life-giving thoughts aligned with Abba's truth. Healing accelerates when truth replaces mental patterns rooted in fear or trauma. I'm going to stop right here, and I thank you guys for joining me. And stay tuned, because I think I will share more from this book throughout this week. And you might want to subscribe to my YouTube, because that's where I'll put the videos. I love you guys. Be well, be blessed, be loved.